All right, we're going to do some a daytime reading today. So, good day, everyone. We are doing the Miya Marcano. I pray that I'm saying that right or pronouncing her last name right at least. This is a request from a viewer. Wonderful supporter. She's been so supportive. This is what we're going to do today. And again, Miya Marcano, that's how you say it. Please forgive me if I'm butchering the last name. May your spirit come forward and please help with the reading. May you feel comfortable coming forward. Before I start this reading, I want to go into something, okay? Obsession is real, y'all. It is not a play joke, all right? I don't know what it is. It just seems after 2020, y'all, that, and it's before that too, it is. But it's just, to me, gotten so bad to where I feel like men really have an issue with rejection. Or when it's time to break something off, right, Mia, I know. When it's time to break something off, it's time to break something off, y'all. I'm dealing with it too. These men don't get it. Most of these men don't get it. Especially these very narcissistic, egotistical men just don't get it. Okay? Now, this case reeks of obsession. Reeks. Okay? Reeks of it. I don't know why this tall maintenance man comes in so strong, so strong. Or at least from what I've seen of his picture, he was tall, y'all. Maybe it's an off picture, but I feel like it's definitely something to do with the man who committed suicide. Knows a lot, okay? About what happened to poor Miya. First of all, let me start out by saying this girl is absolutely gorgeous. She was in her prime. To me, 19 is a child. 19-year-old girls, they're not women. 19-year-old girls have not only fully developed mentally, but they lack discernment, okay? And also because that kind of takes years, y'all, for women to kind of understand, how this thing works, right? And I feel like this was pretty much an issue, all right? I feel like she was very loving, very trusting, beautiful smile, gorgeous smile. Definitely had a light aura. Very just vivacious, beautiful girl, full of life. Definitely had a bright future. This is just so sad that dark doesn't understand that it cannot meet light. All right. Okay. So this particular guy definitely didn't know signals or what no means. Okay. The nerve, because he wasn't all that, y'all. But when you come across these narcissistic men or men with these traits, they do think they're all that. All right. And I know it's crazy, but they think like, how could you reject me? I'm such a find. And they're really trash. This is absolutely ridiculous. I know. But this is how they think, right? And again, I'm not saying all men because we have some listeners who act like their listening skills are a little down. I'm not saying all men. I'm saying these types of men. Okay? Now, something about the beach. Does she love water or going to the beach? All right. Let's go into this, Miya. I pray you're with this, and I know you're picking up because as the reading is going on, you're kind of coming in a little bit more. You're feeling a little more comfortable, all right? What happened here? They're saying, listen. Okay, we're listening. Oh, Miya. Now, this card, I feel like depicts this is how he was viewing her, or did she slip up and actually do this? I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If you ever have any sexual encounter with your obsessor, it makes it 100 times worse, y'all. Some people feel like if I just give in, if I just, give this guy a little taste, he'll go away. No, that's not how that works. That is not how that works, y'all. Okay? It makes it worse. Okay? Now, I'm going to go in and see if this is what this is telling me, because this could also mean, how he's seeing her, what he wants from her, how he's viewing her. He's very attracted to her. He does obviously want her sexually, okay? As you know, this beautiful girl has transitioned. She is on the other side. She's no longer with us. He does feel like he got a victory by doing this. If I can't have you, no one will. Here we go with this. Here we go with this. I'm so sick of that coming out in the readings, y'all. I am just sick of it. I feel like he did hurt her. Also, that card could depict an SA situation, but I'm going to see if it's willingly or by force. All right. Here's our guy. Okay. We do know this card means narcissism, psychopath, or sociopath. Okay. This is who did this to her. Someone that saw her on a regular basis. Could this be a relationship? What in the world is going on here? Okay, now, come on, Miya. You know what I'm saying. Somebody you was seeing on a regular basis did this. This to me sounds like, if it ain't even a loving relationship, this sounds like, okay, relationship to me, because I'm a spiritualist, right, is more like someone that you, come on, me, you know what I'm talking about, somebody you kick it with, somebody you spend time with, somebody you are involved with on a regular basis. They're in your life. You're in their life. Y'all are taking time away from each other. There's an interaction there. This is a male, so I'm thinking this is, I want to say past friendship. There's some things going on. Flirting, laughing together, spending time, maybe going to lunch. Yeah, come on, getting coffee. This is more than just, oh, hey, how you doing? See you tomorrow. No. This is an interaction with someone. Now, Miya wanted to take space from this person. Like, look, you're getting on my nerves. That's what I got. Someone say it. She was saying, look, you're getting on my nerves. This person was very clingy, needy. He wanted her all the time. He lusted for her. I get that he lusted for her a lot. He was very sexually driven. Okay, this is a man that knows what he wants, and he'll do whatever to get it. All right. But it was too strong. It was too much for her. She wanted her space. I wonder if she's a Taurus, because we are just space phobes to the fullest. She wanted her space. Okay. And that was the problem for him. Yes, he wanted to control her. He wanted to control her space, who she spent time with, where she was. Okay, so he's controlling what she's doing, what she's involved with. He wants possession of her. He feels like you are my possession. Again, these are his traits, so we're not surprised. All right, it's okay to change it. We know you here. We're talking about you, Mia. And she felt trapped in this, okay? Because she knew the guy was crazy. Y'all, if this is for any of my younger female viewers, male viewers as well, if you are in this situation, you need to tell somebody, either in authority or someone you love, okay? These are not situations to play with, all right? And this guy, this is what he did. He killed her, okay? And it's saying serial killer, so I wonder if he's done some things before. If this is not his first go-around. And that's the truth, because he's a very controlling person. Very controlling person. He's a predator. He preys on the weak. Not saying that Mia was weak, but y'all, she's 19 years old. She's a kid. All right? Just a kid that I feel was having issues. And I feel that he had issues as a child. They were in communication. Y'all can say what you want to say. Okay? They were in communication. I felt maybe you went out with them a couple times. Let me tell y'all something else, ladies. Whatever attention you give to a man, he's going to think you like him. I'm going to tell you that right now. When I was a little girl, me and my grandmother, we used to walk to the store. And there was this man that used to wave at her all the time, y'all. Like he had seen somebody make him light up. Now, mind you, yes, beauty runs in my family. I'm not even going to lie. Okay? It runs in the bloodline. And he would just be so excited to see her walking by. And she never waved at him. She never did. And I called her Mama. Okay? I said, Mama, how come you always ignore him and treat him so bad? You know, you never wave back. You know, what's going on? And she told me, because if I wave at him, he's going to think that I like him. He's going to think that this is something that's going both ways, okay? I didn't understand that then, but I do now, y'all. I do. Any light signal that you give a man that you have any interest at all, y'all, he is going to run with it. And yes, it could be something as these types of men. Let me say these types of men, because any mature man knows better than this, right? But these types of men, any attention you give them, it could be a smile. You could wave. You could smile and say, have a great day. I'm telling you, they just run with it. And think that y'all are in something so loving, and you'll hear that and say, I don't even know that person. Okay? So you have to be careful. For example, when I'm outside with my daughter, sometimes this one particular man would walk by and he would just wave like we knew each other for 30 years. I didn't know this man from a can of paint. Okay? And I did not wave at him no more, y'all. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, he's too excited about waving. That's one. Secondly, I remembered the things my grandmother said. Yes, come on, Mia, you know what I'm talking about. When you give these types of men any indication that you're interested, they are going to run 500 miles with it. Okay? So I don't wave back at him. So now, you know what I'm talking about, Mia? So now, when he walks by, I just look at him like, I wish you would try something, but I'm not going to wave. I'm not going to speak. You are way too excited about interaction. I don't know you from anything. You have to let these men know, ladies. Okay? And it's not that you're being mean, and it's not that you're being cold-hearted. If you're not interested, you're just not interested. And you have to let them know, in no way, shape, or form am I interested the way that you are. Okay? You can't be going to lunch. You can't have coffee with them. You can't be in the bed. You can't talk too long. You just can't. All right, Miya, you know that was the lesson, but you was only 19 years old, and he knew that. All right, come through. Let's go. Yeah. And I feel that he lied about everything that happened. He was after you. He was like a wild beast in the jungle. And again, ladies, let me tell y'all right now that we are very, very animalistic, whether you believe that or not. People are just like animals in nature. Men are just like hunters in nature. When they see something, when that they like, or they want to get with or mate, whatever you want to call it, they go into, what can I say, hunting mode. Especially when they get those feelings, all right? And this is basically what this is. He pursued her, but too strongly to where she was uncomfortable, okay? She liked her space, and he was all in her space. He was trying to control her space. She wasn't having it, all right? And he feel like, you know, he feels like he one-upped her by doing this. And he knew he had a short amount of time to do it. What's the plan here? Murder her, then commit suicide. He doesn't want to pay the cost. He wants to avoid the light being shown on him, the exposure of what really happened. He was way too invested. Okay, this is what it is. He was way too invested, but she wasn't. She wasn't interested in him all like that. Come on, Miya. Come on, you wasn't. You wasn't into him like he was into you. All right. Happens all the time. Hidden secrets, okay? Things I felt he kept. I want to go as far as saying maybe he had a shrine. Maybe he had souvenirs. Things of Miya's. He kept things of hers. Maybe letters that he wrote her. I feel they were from two different places, two different worlds. Again, we're going into dark and light. They don't mix, right? Darkness and light don't mix. It's going to do what it does here. Somebody's going to end up hurt, all right? I know the police were involved. That's the silver lining. Yeah, he was the fear of this exposure. He knows what he did. He knows what he did, okay? She wants her justice. I really don't feel like she felt he would go this far. Like, you know, he was just blowing smoke, having these little tantrums, and he'll be fine. He just needs to go cool off somewhere. He'll be all right. If you are getting tons of texts and calls a day, and they're usually threatening, and no, we don't need to be blowing stuff like that off, ladies. We need to tell somebody what's going on, okay? I feel like he was watching her, stalking her. He was on something, or maybe drinking. Traveled to see her and stalk her. Very strange person. I know. Now listen, the vision I'm getting to, you went out with him before. You gave this man the time of day, thinking he'll just go away, or I'll just entertain him, you know, for the moment. Can't do that. We're just learning about this, you know. Maybe he was giving her a few dollars, taking her shopping. You know, mostly these young girls, especially in this generation, y'all, because of the music influence, because of the things they're being taught outside of the home, okay, it's usually they trying to play a little games with these guys and get things, you know what I mean? But there comes a price to that, ladies. Nothing's free. All right, Mia. Am I talking right today? All right? Nothing's free with these men, okay? A man can buy you a bologna sandwich, ladies, and expect you to do some things you've never done before. All right, Mia? You know what time it is, okay? Understand this. Nothing's free. Nothing. There's a lot of conspiracy theories about what happened. And no, I'm not laughing about this case. Me and Mia, we are having a one-on-one right now. Trying to teach other young girls and ladies, that ain't how the game works. Whenever you give these men, these types of men, the time of day, they're going to expect a lot in return. And unfortunately, sometimes it costs you your life. And that's a hefty, hefty price to pay. So you know what I do now, ladies? Okay? I buy my own lobster and shrimp. Because any man that I feel like I would go on a date with and he would buy me stuff like that, it's going to have to be a mutual understanding that, listen, I know what's coming next. I know what you're going to ask next. I know it's leading into that. Okay? These are no-brainers. So if you're not interested with who you're eating shrimp with, if you're not interested in who you going to the mall with, buying you all these clothes, if you're not interested in spending time with a man, don't even play the game, because games have really bad endings. All right, and that's the truth, and that's the story about Mia. I feel like both crossed the lines. Here it is, right? He crossed the line of obsession, going too far. She crossed the line of not understanding at 19 years old that entertaining is entertaining. Okay? And now her spirit wants war, as she should. And I feel he wanted war with her when she wanted to break things off. Because, oh, look, I did this, I did that. Spent time with you, did this for you, did that for you. Now you owe me. This is his attitude. I feel there was maybe a helper involved trying to cover up things or something of that nature. This is about politics, y'all. That nothing's free. Whatever you get out of this world, there is some kind of exchange. Even in religion, there is sacrifices for something that you're wanting and asking for. You can't even ask the Lord for something without saying, look, I'll do this if you do this. Oh, y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though today, okay? Get your own stuff, ladies. Now, he felt in prison with this. Like, are you trying to leave me? You trying to step out of my life? Okay, then I'll take yours. You're not going nowhere. Again, we're going into possession, obsession, to the highest degree. Oh my goodness. This is so demonic and spiritual. Like, I feel like he would even breathe in her essence. Does that make any sense to y'all? He was very obsessed with her. This is scaring me. This is why I'm kind of holding off dating for a while, y'all. Corruption. Okay, I feel like he was spending the cash. He was coming out the pocket. All right, now we gonna keep it real on Crime TV. He was coming out the pocket. People were praying for her. You know, they have faith they would find her okay when she was missing. He knew exactly what happened to her. There was an investigation. They found her at a location. Y'all, you see this car now. This was someone she was seeing. This card could also represent, hey, it is what it is. Exchanges of, we got an understanding. I do this, you do that. Okay, it could also mean that. Yes, indeed. But I feel like this was involved, y'all. Like, he had an idea that this is what's going on. We have this love affair. We have an agreement. We are on the same page, even though they weren't. This is what he was thinking. So was he led astray? Was he bamboozled? Was he played? All right, Miya, come on. I gotta take a break for a second. Oh my goodness, ladies. You can't do this. You can't. I know this is the culture now. Play these men. This ain't the culture now. Women was doing that in the 90s, 80s, y'all. Before that, 60s, 70s, 50s, 40s, playing men. Okay, going way back in centuries. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. But it does come with a price. When you're on one page and this man is on another. He's somewhere thinking y'all in love and things are just, y'all in the clouds. And things is getting serious. Then you sitting up there laughing your butt off with your shopping bags and your to-go thing you put in the fridge with your shrimp and your steak. Okay? But women, I feel, we need to start teaching our daughters and our granddaughters as females how to be more self-sufficient. So we don't have to play these games, because these games come with a price, y'all. These games come with a price. All right? I can't tell you how many cases I know where girls have been murdered brutally by doing this. Stringing men along, you know, making them feel one way when it ain't. And it's nothing against you, Miya. I mean, you were 19. A lot of young girls is playing this game, especially now. It's a thing now. It's a culture now. Because of these rap songs and, you know, it's just what it is. This is what is being taught to the young women today. Okay? What I feel is it should be the total opposite. Women should be taught, young women especially, from little girls, how to become more self-sufficient so they do not have to, or is it self-efficient? One of those. So they do not have to do this. You think, you know, you're getting away with something. It's cool. But at the end of the day, this man is somewhere thinking y'all gonna get married, run off in the sunset. And when that doesn't come to pass, now he has snapped. Or he don't get what he thought he was gonna get. All right? Now, there is a difference. Something's going on here. Not only with the difference I feel in culture between the two. They're from two different places. Maybe in his culture, men don't play this. When they finance a woman, they feel like this is mine. And ladies, you have to also be careful about dating other cultures because some of them men are on something else. You know, they feel like if they finance a woman, that means that's mine. Okay? There's a lot of secrets. This was somebody you were seeing me now. I do know that. A lot of things in the dark, them in dark forces, done by, this was done, you know, as a growth, a come up for him. She is deceased. This was the plan, the ultimate plan that he said this is going to happen. That's it. He waited till she was alone. Oh, I got to go in this last card, y'all. I got to go in. I got to do it, man. I got to do it. Okay. Why this happens so much, y'all? Why these young girls end up in these situations? And you can get mad world if you want to. I can find you something, excuse me, productive to do. But listen. Fathers, you got to get more involved with your daughters. Yes, you do. These couple cases I've done recently would have not have happened. Yes, Lord. I'm going to tell the truth now, Miya. Had the fathers been more prominent in their lives and guiding them to their own independence and teaching them more about these types of men that's out here, these predators, these weirdos, these obsessive type of men, okay? And also teaching them you can't play these games. Okay? You can't do it. You cannot give men mixed signals. You think it's cute at 19. God knows when I was 19, y'all, I was so beautiful then. Oh, Lord. I don't even want to go into how many men I played games with. It's by the grace I'm still sitting here. But let me tell you, sometimes those got real. All right? Yes, Lord. You know what I'm talking about, me? They got real. And it could have happened. All right? That's why I'm saying we have to teach our young ladies and our girls, buy your own stuff. That way you don't have to even play this. Come on, me. You know what I'm talking about. This dangerous game. All right, let's go into these cards, y'all. I'm so sorry, huh? But I'm glad we could use the case to teach other girls how this has turned out time and time again. Time and time again. If you're not interested, leave it alone. And I do feel like he deleted evidence, medical records, which show some things. Very interesting. This happened in a local community. Alcohol was involved. I feel like she was hiding from him, y'all. But he would find her wherever she was at. Was this a night job? Does anyone know? Again, issues with the family. We need to fix this. We need to fix these dynamics so these things will quit happening, especially to our young women. He has souvenirs, things stored away. Her apartment complex. I feel that her place, she still haunts that place, actually. I don't know why I feel like he took her off somewhere and did this. Or her body, something. Okay. Tried to play like it was not him involved. And I feel like this could mean more than one person, again, helping him with this. And this definitely happened in the past. She was followed. I feel she was stalked by him. There's a lot of details. Okay, let's go into these cards right here. See what we get out our killer cards, y'all. This is just, and no, I would never laugh about something like this. Me and Miya was collabing. Because look, she knows what I'm talking about. You can't play these games. Can't do it. And if I want to laugh with the spirits, I can. Okay, no way, shape, or form is this case funny. This happens too often to be funny, and it's something we need to fix. All right, victim or victim's family was familiar with the killer. Thank you, Miya. Yeah, I feel like, they seen him before. I feel like it's that dude that killed himself. Was he the maintenance? Yeah, killer works in the area, yeah, where she was. Yeah, come on now. Killer was around the area she was. Where she lived, I feel. Where she worked, or something like that. Where she lived or worked. And there's a lot of tainted evidence. But it can be, I seen that light up through the car. A lot of tainted evidence, but I feel like with DNA, it can be solved. Potential cover-up. Lies, deception, yeah. So I feel like him getting up out of here, basically offing himself. He wanted to cover up everything. He didn't want the exposure. He didn't want the light shone on him, what he did. It's not that he was ashamed. This is a very narcissistic trait. When they get caught, they do little stuff like this. But he did actually off himself, and most of them don't. They just say they're going to do it, but don't do it. But he did, because he did not want the exposure. It's not because he felt sorry. Strange phenomena. He was very strange, very dark person, very obsessive, very sexual, compulsive, controlling, unable to interact with others on a normal level. But he was smart, I guess. Not really book smart, but smart about how to do things, Because again, I don't feel like this is his first time hurting a female with his obsessiveness. Yeah, I told y'all that he kept souvenirs and things. I told y'all that. Yeah, I feel like he's done some things before. Luckily, he's off the map, y'all, because we don't need that. We don't need nobody else like that hanging around. Okay. The less of them, the better, y'all. Okay. He did everybody a favor by checking out. And yeah, I said it. Because this would have happened again. I do feel like this happened maybe, at work. Yeah, I feel like they worked together. He passed her during work. Seem like my hands are shrinking again, y'all. Hold on a minute. All of these cards. Yeah, he was messing with evidence. There's definitely evidence. This is weird. Father. So let's put that to the side. A break-in. So did he break in and do this to her, like in her home? I feel she wasn't conscious. There was alcohol. Well, he's got to confess now, don't he? Maybe she was drugged or something, or he gave her some poison. Police involvement. Mother. Okay, I feel the mother and father know this person. She was trapped. The mother and father know this person. What did we learn, ladies? To make our own dollar bills so we don't have to do these things, all right? It's not that I'm judging her. Lord knows at 19, how in the world, y'all, could I judge her? What I'm saying is we have to start, first of all, fathers need to start being more involved with their daughters. I know I would be getting a lot of backlash from the father saying, I was there, I did what I... No, something's missing. I do these readings, I do these cases. Something's missing. All right. Something's wrong in the dynamic. Why this keeps happening. All right. We need to start teaching our daughters, granddaughters, nieces, whatever, young girls, little girls, how to become more in a place in their lives. They don't have to want or ask for nothing from nobody. Okay. And it's not that she was needy or lacking in things. I just feel it's the culture now, y'all, mostly. These girls are being taught, get what you can out of these dudes. Get the bag. Ain't that what they say? Get the bag. There's a price to that bag, though, sometimes, y'all. So, ladies, get your own bag and teach the young girls how to get their own bag. Because there's something about a woman who can talk junk and back it up, where she doesn't have to submit to any man for anything. It's something real, attractive about that. All right? And it's not saying that she was poor or, didn't have this, didn't have that. It's just the fact that if you give any, these types of men, these indications that they have an opening to use anything against you or over your head, they will. And the more independent, the more independent women become, the more we don't even have to worry about this, y'all. Is there a problem with the dynamic with fathers and daughters? Are you serious? I would say 99% of these cases, y'all don't hear me though. If the father would have been involved the way he's supposed to be involved, they wouldn't have happened. It couldn't have happened. It just couldn't have happened. All right? So these are things we need to fix in our communities and our family dynamics to keep these cases from reoccurring over and over and over again. They are unnecessary. Somewhere someone needed to step in and say, no, this ain't how you do it. It seems cute, but this ain't how you do it. This ain't how you do it. And I feel even the man looked creepy, y'all. He looked crazy and creepy. Real big dude. Not like in size, but height. Just creepy. His whole aura was creepy. There were red flags just, you talking about waving, they was falling down, okay? And I feel like had there had been someone older in her life to say, look, this ain't it. This is not the way. This ain't it. And whoever this guy is, we need to go on and report it and not even play with it, okay? Things could have turned out a lot better, y'all. And then you want to say, oh, I want to get mad at you because you talking about the father, you talking about the mother. Listen here, all right? If the shoe fits, put it on, lace it up, and walk your tail on, okay? Because it is what it is. if we start getting down to the 100% truth of these cases, we can find solutions to help prevent these cases from happening over and over and over again. What is missing? What is the big picture here, you say? Lack of understanding, lack of wisdom. We need more people in the family who has wisdom and understanding of how this thing works. These young girls want to be out here playing the game, but you don't even know the rules of the game. You don't even know how to play. There's rules to games, y'all. There's rules to being out here in the streets. There's rules to anything that you do that's corruptive or that you know is crooked or you being slick. There's rules to that. All right? And at 19, you don't know all of those rules. That would take somebody who's been out here and knows. And know the rules don't change. The game don't change. All right? It's the same thing that's been going on for centuries. So it takes someone older in the family dynamic, to say the best thing you can do is get your education, or if you have a skill that you're really good in, flourish in that, become independent to where you never have to do these things, because these things come with a price. All right? Being spoiled by men, you're not getting nothing for free, ladies. I'm going to tell you that right now. Those things usually, 9 times out of 10, don't end very well. They don't. Okay? And so I just feel like had she had someone wiser and someone really telling her this is not the way, you don't do it like this, right? I know it, man. I'm just almost in tears. That this beautiful young lady will still be here amongst us, right? And maybe helping other girls and women, all right? Fathers, you need to start being more prominent in your daughters' lives. This is not for the ones who are. This is for the ones who aren't. And again, 99% of these cases could have been avoided. I want y'all to understand that. Had there had been a strong family dynamic and strong family home unit that includes the mother and fathers teaching their daughters about these things. All right? Now I'm through with that. Miya, I thank you so much. You are such a loving spirit. You've been so supportive, so active during this reading. And you know what I'm saying is right. All right? We love you. No one's here judging you, sweetheart. Trust me, the things we've done at 19, ladies, now, we've made mistakes. And it's by the grace we're still here. We've made mistakes. And that's why we can tell other young ladies what not to do. All right? There's no judgment here, sweetheart. We know you were a baby. And this predator knew you was a baby. And that's how it goes. This happens so much. It's so common. It's really ridiculous. I thank you so much again for coming forward and being active and letting us know what's true, because I do feel like this is something we can prevent in the future from happening so much. And I'm just sorry that you got caught up with all this madness. And may he pay for what he did to you, because I do feel like he's on the other side, and I'm so sorry that this happened. Again, thank you so much. Y'all know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. I want to go into, where am I going next? St. Louis Precious Doe. Y'all, I'm probably gonna need a drink for that one. I'm just gonna tell you right. I am scared. All right. I'm gonna try to do that one tonight. And viewer, I hope you enjoyed your video. And again, we would never laugh about these cases or situations. When I'm talking to the spirits or the spirits are here, we just act like we're having lunch. That's what we do. And we just interact with one another like we're girlfriends or whatever have you, you know. Or we've been friends for years. That's pretty much how the spirits come off. Because sometimes I could just laugh with them like, we know what it is. You know what I mean? That's kind of what the humor is about. But no, in no way, shape, or form are these cases funny. And again, I thank y'all for watching because we got a certain amount of time we're on these. Love you guys. Again, share, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for St. Louis Precious Dough. All right, y'all.